At 8 o'clock p.m. on July 31st, 2025, a rare celestial portal will open in the sky, Mercury Kazimi at 9 degrees Leo. This marks the final Kazimi in the fire sign sequence that began in 2017. The next one won't arrive until 2030, and you will not have this chance again for another 5 years. A powerful signal is being broadcast from the heart of the sun, and this time it's more than just an astrological event. It's a warning. Mercury Kazimi, a rare moment when the planet of communication, thought, and personal destiny moves into the heart of the sun, is striking the pressure points of the world. Donald Trump. The Kazimi hits both the ascendant and Mars in his birth chart. This is a moment of power reformation, public resurgence, and a spark that could ignite further global political polarization. Iran, Palestine, Lebanon. These nations all have Leo rising in their national charts. Now the Kazimi shines directly into the core of their national identity. A new cycle of assertion, or a clash with imposed external systems, is set to begin. Israel. The asteroid Memorialia, symbol of collective memory, forms a sextile to the Kazimi. An unhealed memory may resurface, but this time in a new form. And simultaneously, a rare symphony of celestial bodies is resonating. Requiem, Grieve, Memorialia, and the fixed star Alkaid, symbols of mourning and tears, are all vibrating on the same frequency. This is not just astrology. This is a warning. A large-scale cycle of loss, natural disasters, tragic accidents, or the passing of a global figure is now being forecast. And as these collective memories are stirred, humanity is being forced to remember, not to grieve, but to ask the deeper question. After everything, what is it that must never be forgotten? And you, regardless of your zodiac sign, are being placed precisely where you need to be on this cosmic chessboard. This is Kazimi, the moment when you're forced to see what you didn't want to see. And this time, it doesn't come alone. There are 3 simultaneous activators at play. 1. Mercury is in retrograde in Leo, the sign that rules over the mind's center for courage, conviction, and leadership. You'll begin to receive data that's been blurred or buried since June or earlier. A decision that was delayed. An intention you abandoned. A conversation that never took place. From now until August 15th, you will be repeatedly confronted with situations that force you to re-examine your old direction, reassess your personal motives, and question your own capacity to lead. 2. Lucifer, the asteroid of personal rebellion, is exactly conjunct the Kazimi point. This is when many people will feel their work no longer fits. The rules of the system are unbearable. They don't want to obey anyone anymore, not even the version of themselves from the past. Lucifer triggers an inner revolt that leads to a kind of silent explosion. You no longer consent, but you don't yet have enough reason to walk away. This creates a state of static interference. You're living, but no longer clear on where you're heading. Take note, this discomfort isn't a system failure. It's your nervous system receiving instructions from the planets. 3. Varuna, the god of divine law and sacred order that transcends man-made morality. Varuna doesn't care if you're performing the correct role. He demands that you answer. Are you living in alignment with your true nature? During this time, you may find yourself tormented by questions about your personal mission, wondering if what you're doing is truly worthwhile, feeling that all your efforts are meaningless unless they create lasting impact. This isn't a passing emotional state. It's the natural outcome of an astrological cycle whose gate is now open to awaken you. And so, this Kazimi isn't just about illumination or intellect. It's about the reactivation of your internal diagnostic system. You will begin to see what once felt certain now feels doubtful. What once felt stable now begins to crumble. What once defined you is no longer enough. If you're feeling like nothing fits anymore, know this, you're not wrong. You're being recalibrated. Now let's uncover how this Kazimi will shape the journey of each zodiac sign. Aries. Kazimi brings a chance to rebirth your identity. to awaken an old passion, to shed an old role, to start over, this time as yourself. Kazimi is lighting up your 5th house, the zone of creativity, romance, children, and personal joy. If you felt disconnected from what once made you feel alive, this is your call to retrieve it. Back in the 2017-2018 cycle, did you begin something creative, artistic, or self-expressive? This time, the universe wants you to return with an upgraded version of you. From July 31st through the next 6 weeks, new doors in love could open. Not the kind of love that needs saving, but the kind that makes you ignite. A personal project you thought was long gone may revive, and this time it arrives at the right moment. And a text, call, or email from someone from your past may appear, possibly the trigger that reconnects you with your true passion. Uranus is helping you break out of a financial rut, but you'll need to let go of an outdated source of income to make space for what truly fits. If you're still wondering what you deserve, remember, you don't need anyone to grant you a chance. You are the opportunity the world's been waiting for, Taurus. Everything begins again from within the house you're living in. Kazimi moves through your 4th house, the domain of home, roots, ancestral memory, and inner security. If you no longer feel like you belong where you live, or if you're living with someone but your hearts have already parted, Kazimi will bring you unmistakable clarity. From July 31st until mid-September, you may receive news regarding real estate, land, or family inheritance. A dream or intuitive message from your ancestors may arrive that is strong and crystal clear. Don't ignore it. If you live with family, a deep transformative conversation may unfold, leading to a shift in your living arrangements. The asteroids Requiem, Grieve, and the fixed star Alcade are all activating your 4th house. A warning. You may need to release the illusion of a perfect family that no longer exists. If you feel suffocated in your own space, ask yourself, am I still here because I want to be or because I fear change? Gemini. You need to speak it or write it, that thing you've been holding inside for so long. Kazimi is happening in your 3rd house, the realm of language, communication, learning, writing, siblings, neighbors, and close relationships. From July 31st until mid-September, you may receive a message, call, or unexpected proposal, and it will completely shift your perspective. A writing project, course, or media-related venture could be reactivated, but you must be the one to send out the signal. Someone in your family, especially a sibling, might go through an upheaval or need you to walk with them through something. Your 4th house is being touched by asteroids of mourning and the star of sorrow. You may have to face a family farewell or release an old memory you've been holding on to. If you're feeling restless over words unsaid, stories unwritten, or truths unacknowledged, this isn't random. This Kazimi is a reminder. Speak it, write it, share it, so you can begin again. Cancer. Your worth doesn't lie in how much money you make. It lies in what you refuse to trade, no matter how high the offer. Kazimi lights up your 2nd house, the zone linked to money, personal possessions, self-worth, and the feeling of deserving. If you've had to trade your dignity to keep a job, a relationship, or a sense of stability, this Kazimi will give you a clear reason to stop doing that. From July 31st onward, unexpected insights, messages, or inspirations may help you discover a new way to earn money. You may recover an old debt, asset, or financial blessing, especially something delayed since August last year. A vivid dream about your career, future, or true direction might appear. Write it down the moment you wake. Funeral-themed asteroids are suggesting the end of an old income stream, a past client, or a financial tie. But this is necessary for you to redefine your true worth. This Kazimi isn't just about money, it's about this. You will no longer let anyone else define what you're worth. Leo, this is your final warm-up round. After today, there are no more excuses to wait. Kazimi is happening right on your sign. At 9 degrees Leo, if you have your sun rising or moon between 4 to 14 degrees Leo, your name is being called. This is a moment to redefine your being. Nothing is hiding anymore. Mercury's retrograding in your sign. The sun is staring directly at you. If you've ever asked, who am I and what will I do with this life? Kazimi is your answer. From July 31st to mid-September, clarity will come through messages, calls, or gut feelings to help you redirect your path. A career opportunity, contract, proposal, or major event may arrive, but only if you're ready to shed the old role. Anything that makes you feel boxed in, mislabeled, or under control will start to fall away. Mars and the South Node are moving through your second house, the financial zone, alongside funerary asteroids. A source of income may disappear. A possession might need to be let go. But this is the necessary price for reclaiming your truth. If you're still living off the expectations of others, this Kazimi will shatter them until you're left with only one question. Who am I if I no longer have to please anyone? Virgo. No one sees that you're changing, but you know it's happening. Kazimi is activating your 12th house, the realm of the subconscious, dreams, memories, old wounds, and the deepest letting go. This is the part of you that no one else gets to see, but Kazimi will go there and clear it out. From July 31st to mid-September, you may realize outdated beliefs or life patterns that once hurt you, and for the first time, you'll be clear-headed enough to cut them loose. Strange dreams, uncanny signs, or the sense that someone is calling your name might appear. It's not a delusion. It's a message. If you've been in therapy, healing, or doing quiet spiritual work, this is the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Requiem, grieve, and memorialia are all aspecting you. This isn't an external loss, but a funeral inside your soul. A habit, an illusion, a certain way of living will come to an end. You don't need a loud goodbye. You just need to walk away, lightly and with clarity. Libra. If you've ever wished for one more chance, that chance is coming back. But are you ready to show up differently this time? Kazimi is illuminating your 11th house, the realm of long-term goals, aspirations, networks, communities, and powerful allies. If you once had a big dream that was left unfinished, or if you lost faith in your circle, this is the universe's final time asking, do you still want it? If so, this time do it right. From July 31st to mid-September, you may reconnect with someone who once journeyed alongside you, or receive an invitation from a group or community you'd walked away from. An email, call, or even a subtle suggestion could be the key that brings your long-term vision back into focus. If you're building a brand, launching a product, or sharing something with the world, Kazimi will support your expansion. The asteroid memorialia is sitting directly on your sign. A part of you is being laid to rest, not to grieve, but to see clearly. From now on, you will no longer dream about the future through the lens of your old identity. The right people will appear, but only when you dare to become the version of yourself that you truly long to be. Scorpio. If you've been waiting for a clear sign to change your career, this is it. Kazimi is taking place in your 10th house, the domain of career, public image, social status, and your true calling. There's no more tiptoeing around. If you felt drained by your current job, you won't be able to fake it any longer. From July 31st to mid-September, a new career opportunity may arise, fast, unexpected, and unplanned. An old project you thought had been shelved might come back to life, but only if you're ready to lead it with a new version of yourself. And a contract, invitation, or conversation about your work will reveal that you've been standing at a turning point for a long time. The South Node and Mars are moving through your 11th house. It's time to release outdated goals or networks that no longer align. This Kazimi feels like a birth and a funeral happening simultaneously for the work you're about to begin and for the role you must now leave behind. If you've ever asked, do I dare follow my true mission? Then this Kazimi answers, even if you don't dare, you must. Because if you don't, there will be no old path left to return to. Sagittarius. Everything you once believed in is shifting. And this time, you are the one making the decision. Kazimi is activating your 9th house, the realm of beliefs, life philosophies, higher education, foreign travel, and your ultimate life purpose. If you've ever felt, I'm not living in alignment with what I truly believe, then this Kazimi will offer you a chance to choose your beliefs again or dissolve them completely. From July 31st to mid-September, a significant conversation with a mentor, teacher, lawyer, or someone from abroad may change your direction entirely. A plan to study abroad, pursue higher education, or break away from the familiar may suddenly appear, and you won't be able to ignore it if you want to escape stagnation. A personal belief or a family tradition may collapse, but this isn't a loss, it's liberation. Mars and the South Node are activating your 10th house, the career sector. You may need to leave an old job role or turn down an enticing offer simply because it no longer aligns with your spiritual path. This Kazimi doesn't ask what you're doing, it asks, why are you doing it? And if your answer is because I should, the universe will sever it for you. Capricorn. You can no longer control everything, but you can choose what's truly worth holding on to. Kazimi is shining into your 8th house, the realm of shared finances, karmic debts, unhealed wounds, legacies, and inner rebirth. You don't have to believe in the mystical to feel this. Kazimi is digging deep into memories you've never spoken out loud and forcing you to be honest with yourself. From July 31st to mid-September, a financial event, asset division, or inheritance matter may arise, unexpected yet perfectly timed. Someone who has passed or a soul connection from your past might call out to you through dreams or intuitive signals. A binding relationship, sexual, financial, or power-related, may come to an end or transform in a way that leaves no room for ambiguity. Uranus is trining from your 5th house, the house of love and creativity, indicating you may be reborn through someone who helps you believe in yourself again, but only if you dare to release the pain you've been carrying. This is no longer about what happened in the past. It's about how ready are you to meet your new self. Aquarius. If the relationship isn't changing, then you'll be the one who changes first. Kazimi occurs in your 7th house, the zone of partnerships, marriage, long-term commitments, legal contracts, and how others mirror back to you. If you're in a relationship that's unclear, unhealthy, or no longer aligned, Kazimi will spark a conversation or a situation that forces you to see exactly where you stand in it. From July 31st to mid-September, someone from the past may return, but this time for closure. A partner, romantic or professional, may present a clear offer or a demand that pushes you to make a choice. A contract, agreement, or public collaboration may unfold, marking an official turning point. Mars and the South Node are activating your 10th house, the career zone, alongside several funeral asteroids. You may be forced to choose between a relationship and a career path, or realize that both can no longer coexist as they once did. This isn't about breaking up or not. This is about, do you still recognize yourself in the mirror when you're next to them? Pisces. What you do every day is reshaping your soul. Kazimi is happening in your 6th house, the realm of daily work, physical health, routines, responsibilities, and how you use your time. If you've been feeling drained, unmotivated, or stuck in an unnameable loop, this Kazimi is a clear warning. You can't keep living the old way anymore. From July 31st to mid-September, a new job, client, or work method may arise, sudden but necessary. A habit, addiction, or self-sabotaging behavior will have to end. A message from someone in the past, a former colleague, boss, or client, could be the spark that sets this change in motion. Mars and the South Node are activating your 7th house, the house of relationships. Someone you were deeply tied to may leave, or a long-standing fracture may become irreparable as part of a larger emotional cleansing. This Kazimi is asking you, are you living in alignment with what you truly need, or just doing what you think you're supposed to? Every one of us is being called in this Kazimi, but not everyone can hear it. The 12-hour Kazimi window, the golden hour that won't return before 2030. From 2:40 a.m. to 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time on August 1st, 25, equivalent to 11:40 p.m. on July 31st to 11:40 a.m. on August 1st Pacific Time. Remember, write down the one thing you've been putting off. Send that message. Make that call. End what is already dead. And begin what you truly desire without asking for permission. Kazimi isn't asking you to change. It simply creates a moment where you can no longer stay the same. You've just been called. Leave a sign. Share in the comments, what's your zodiac sign and what part of you did this Kazimi touch? If you feel this video spoke to you, hit subscribe so you won't miss the next message. Because the universe always knows how to send signals to the right person at the right time.